whether your dating was a successful one or you dated for recreation. Yesterday I told you that dating, in some cases, is a preparation for divorce. Did you date for a purpose or you dated for a recreation? During your dating, is it for a purpose or for recreation? Now, if you dated for a recreation, that means you are is after a few months of this your dating, because you have to propose a man, is that not so? And when you graduate from this your dating to go for courtship, that is when your parents are going to be involved, true or false? And when your parents are involved, the necessary question you need to ask your spouse, you begin to ask them what happened. But most people dated for recreation. That's why all the chicken and meat pies have been exhausted. And no reasonable question has been asked. Dating for recreation. And so if you are for courtship, your parents will be involved. Like I told you, they need to guide you the right question to ask, where to be, when not to be at a particular time. And things go because you want to find out the background of the person you want to marry, either as a woman as a girl, are involved. True or false? Because they have been there before you. But most time, what we do, we will just date for recreation. After even that's why some of you date for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. Dating. If you date for 10 years, 5 years, how long are you going to remain in marriage? Do you understand? I'm not talking about that. So the thing is, that's why I want to know, why are you getting married? Because I remember I also told you yesterday that if you are looking for a sexual partner, it's different from when you want to get married. Do you understand? And that's why I say today's topic, we're going to assess your readiness for marriage. Why are you getting married? Yes, I'm asking you. I'm not asking you why you're marrying. Why are you getting married at all? Because I told you yesterday, marriage is not for everybody. All right. Well, why are you getting married?
Just as God's will for women, let's say you find a wife, finds a good thing.
Okay.
Yes, and obtains favor from the Lord. So I want to be favored to somebody.
You want to be favored to somebody. That's why you are getting married. Eh? You want to be favored. Okay. You see, my problem is that the husband is not here. Why are you getting married? A life partner. I like that. Young lady, can you tell me why you are getting married? What is God's word? Mm. That's why you are getting married. Eh? What of the men, my friend? Why are you getting married? I'm not asking you why you are marrying this girl. Why are you getting married at all? So God has not been favoring you since you have not. But why are you laughing? You want to obtain favor from God. That's why you are getting married. My friend, tell me, John. I know you give me. Uh, who can pick you? Who can? Uh, increase in family. Okay, yes, now, yes, I agree. Okay, okay. You remember we read First Corinthians 7, verse 1 yesterday. What did that passage say? Eh? Eh? It didn't say husband love your wife. I told you, see, yesterday I said the purpose you are getting married is that you need somebody who will help you to be able to get to heaven. Because marriage vocation is a call to holiness. And that First Corinthians 7 from verse 1 tells you, say it is better not to marry. But for you not to engage in immorality and all the kinds of sin that can prevent you from getting to heaven, say man should get his wife and a woman should get her husband. And you should not deny yourself. Help each other to get to heaven. You understand what I'm saying? Because the purpose of marriage is a call to holiness, holy life. Because our ultimate, like I say, we are supposed to know God, love God, serve Him, so that we can be with Him hereafter. Is that not so? So we need somebody who will be able to help us because of the immorality. Is that not so? Because anybody who is engaged in immoral activities cannot see heaven. True or false? So that is the thing. And apart from that, if you also go to the Gospel of Matthew, it tells you there are some people who are born, some were made, some made themselves, because of vocation, priesthood, the religious brothers and sisters, their own vocation. You understand what I'm saying? They call to holiness, and even single life. You can decide not to marry, so long as you are able to live a holy life. Is that not so? But in order not to go and mess yourself up, because you cannot live that kind of life, so every man should get his wife, and every woman should get her husband. So it's for us to be able to help each other to get to heaven. That is the ultimate. Because chastity in marriage is also very, very important to God. That is the reason. You understand what I'm saying? Now the next question is, your husband no day. Why are you marrying this girl? Because I'm not sure it's the first woman you dated. Is it the first one? Talk to me. It's not the first one. So why must it be this one? Because you love you. Yes, you. Why are you marrying this girl? Woman, I can look into your eye and tell you the truth. That's why you are marrying her. This small girl will tell you the truth after looking at your face. Why are you laughing? Tell me, okay? Why? Why must it be this one? Because all of us, I know you are not married the first man or the first woman you dated. Is that not so? Why this one? You understand him and you understand you. Why are you marrying the man you are marrying?
So it's better than the others.
It's better. What makes him better than the others? Look at this. What makes him better than the others?
And he loves God.
He loves God.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all.
So does it occur to you that this man can stop loving God tomorrow?
I'm not.
He cannot. We haven't seen some people who have left the church to another place after running. He said he cannot.
He just came, so he can't go.
See, look at it. So talk to me. Why are you marrying him? You understand him. You love her, but you understand you. You, why are you marrying him? Over the years. Okay, I can understand. But why must it be her? I remember he told you somebody will look into your eyes and tell you the truth. You, why must it be him? You understand me better. The other people don't understand you. They don't understand you. You see, it's always the case. But you see, sometimes when we are assessing, when we have this ideal man, ideal girl we want to marry, what comes to your mind is what you are just telling me, true or false. But the only person who has answered correctly, as far as I'm concerned here, is this man. If you are marrying your partner, other than because you love him or her, you are marrying him for a wrong reason. You know why? Because if you love somebody, you won't hurt the person, true or false. You want to be sure, because that girl's happiness will become your own happiness. His happiness will also become your own happiness. Is that not so? All this other one you are mentioning for me is an addition. You understand what I'm saying? It's an addition. That's why God said, choose, how do you say, Matthew? Choose first God and his righteousness. Is that correct? God's kingdom and his righteousness, and every other thing shall be added. Don't forget about helping each other to live a holy life. You understand what I'm saying? And that's because you love the person. Right? Now, all the other one is an addition. First is love. And this love is not the one you're carrying. This love, if I miss you, are not sleep. That is not the kind of love that holds marriage. You are going to drop that one and take the one we're going to give you from this class. Because this one, the one you brought, is the one that needs to bring you together. Because one love needs to bring you together. You know, the one that is going to sustain the relationship is very, very different from this one. You understand? Because some of you, by the time you leave this class now, you want to go and drop this girl. Like I shall drop it before you reach your house. Yeah, baby, hi, are you okay? Have you eaten? You know the whole marriage. That one is to bring you together. You know the love that hold marriage. Eh? That one is so very strong. And somebody read First Corinthians 13 for me. First Corinthians 13. Read from verse 1 so you can get the meat of what we're going to discuss. Okay. Because we need to run through some questions here. First Corinthians 13 from verse 1. Next time come with book Bible for me, okay? And read from there today. Yes. Don't now read from here for me. Just wait, don't worry. Read from here for me.
I may be able to speak the languages of human beings.
Yes.
And even of angels.
Of angels.
But if I have no love,
If I have no love,
my speech is no more.
That's right.
A noisy gong.
All right,
Or
okay.
a clanging bell.
That's right. Go ahead until I ask you to stop.
I may have the gift of inspired preaching.
Yes.
I may have all the knowledge and understand all secrets.
Yes.
I may have all the faith needed to move mountains.
Yes.
But if I have no love,
Yes.
I am not.
That's right.
I may give away everything I have and even give up my body.
Okay.
But,
Yes.
but if I have no love,
Yes.
this does me no good.
Okay.
Love is patient
Now just take it easy. Love is patient
and kind.
and kind.
It is not jealous
It is not jealous
or conceited
or conceited
or proud.
or proud.
Love is not ill-mannered
Love is not ill-mannered
or selfish
or selfish
or irritable.
or irritable.
Love does not keep a record of wrongs.
Love does not keep record of wrongs. Yes. And go ahead, don't worry.
Love is not happy with evil,
Love is happy with evil.
but is happy with truth.
It's happy with the truth.
Love never gives up,
Love never gives up.
and it gives faith.
And-
And its faith, hope,
Hope
and patience.
and patience.
Never
It
fail.
never fails.
Love is eternal.
Eternal. Full stop. You can read when you go home, read. Now, you see the qualities of love that hold marriage. Right? Is this a definition? This is a description of the qualities of love that hold marriage. This quality described here, if they are not in your character, in your attitude, and in your behavior, you have not started. Can you see the qualities he mentioned here? Does it exist in us, these qualities? Are we not selfish?
Yes.
Why does our own love give up so easily? After 3 months of wedding, say I not do it again. That's giving up, is that not so? And meanwhile, you tell me you love the person. You can see that the love that hold marriage is not this one. If I know you, I know if you sleep. Because when the chips are down, you sleep soundly. True of us.
True, sir.
So, guys, invite these qualities. That is what it takes to marry and be happy in it. These qualities, you need to have it in your behavior. Because I say you are going to live this life so that others will see how Christ loves the church. It's the way we live our life is going to make the life of Christ to the church, to the world, to us. That's what it takes to marry. You understand? Because some of you are married because you want to raise family, you want to do this. Those ones are addition. In fact, when God says be fruitful and multiply, you are not the one who put those words into his mouth. And these children, he gave to those he pleases, true of us. And the fact that you don't have a child does not mean marriage does not work. First of all, it's companionship, because it's not good for a man to be alone. Is that not so? You need somebody to help you to be able to get to heaven. If in the process of giving yourself, when you are living together, in order to go to heaven, and God gives you children, fine and good, true of us. That's what it takes to marry. So, marrying any other thing other than because you love the person, you love the girl or love the man, according to this description, then you are marrying for a wrong reason. And that's why I have some people, some of you, I don't know the reason, other reason you are going to get married. Are you marrying this man because his pocket is loaded? Huh? Are you following me? Are you married because time is not on your side? Eh? Are you following me? Are you married? Are you married as out of pity because this girl we saw her is very hard working? I pity him. I pity you before I marry. Is that? Because if it's a house help, very hard working, the moment you marry her, it becomes your wife. She will also need house help, two of us. Are you following me? So these are some of the things we do. Sometimes we go the wrong way. Are you following me? Yeah, you are not married. Now, of course, by the time you make this choice, I'm sure your parents must have given their blessing, two of us. And take for instance, when you brought this girl to your parents' house, seen the girl you want to marry, can you remember the what first question your father asked you? It was your mom. What, your father is he late? Okay. What did your mother say? What trial? That is her concern. Uh-huh. Eh. Okay. But you told her the trial, right? Okay. Now, but they didn't ask you whether you'll be able to take care of this girl. She cancelled you first. What? You see, there is something I'm looking for. Your parents too is late, yeah? Or is alive? My mom is alive. Some of you, you see, yes,
First question my dad
my dad asked yes.
is a child.
You see a child of God.
Yes.
Okay. You are also a child of God, right? Okay.
And so go on.
Yeah.
I hope it's not depending on you.
It's not, it's not depending on you.
The man that is standing before.
Okay. You see, the first question. Exactly. Do you have means of livelihood as a man? But your father will tell you, can you feed a woman? Can you take care of a woman? Because to take care of these people is not easy. Are you following me? If you don't have a steady means of livelihood, you want to go and marry, you are looking for trouble. Even in our days, self is better. Not now. Are you following me? So these are the things. And of course, I remember asking you yesterday whether you know the nature of job these people are doing. Do you know the nature of his job? What does he do for a living?
Business.
Business. It's one of the things I'm looking for. Business. Yeah, what does he do for a living? Eh?
Constructing work.
Construction. Which one is constructing work?
Constructing work. Like
Construction. Road construction. What does engineer? What is he engineering? Building. These people when you get husband, I don't understand. Young lady. Next time, don't tell me business. Do you understand? Do you know Evans? Evans, yes.
I
You, you know Evans?
notorious.
Notorious. What is he doing? He's not in business. He's not in business. Now business, but is that what this man does? That means you need to be specific.
I know.
What does he do for a living? He sell tiles in the day market. He sell building materials. He sell what do you call it? A rod. He selling electronics. You understand what I'm saying? You need to be specific because business has become an umbrella name for all kinds of things today. Just like you say, you understand what I'm saying? So it's very, very key. Don't wait until your husband is handcuffed on television before you know the nature of his job. You understand? So it's very, very key. It is when this thing is established, then you see, my problem with some of you today is that before proposal was made and accepted, it's nothing. You don't know anything about this. You always say, I love you. And that's all. You understand what I'm saying? Before proposal will be made and accepted, your parents must have investigated the background of your man. Your parents also do the same thing and find out that okay, well, it's from a noble family. Normally, ordinarily, the question is from a noble family. This is kind of people they are. This how they, you understand what I'm saying? When they are satisfied, before they can give you a go ahead for proposal to be made and accepted. But today is proposal before investigation. You understand? And so it leads to a lot of problems. That's why some of the things we do here, that some people consider it as belated. Because you're supposed to have had some of these things before you come. Is that not so? And that's why it is necessary to draw your attention to them so that if I've made mistake along the line, it can still be corrected. Like I said, it's better to break a relationship than to break marriage, the sacrament of matrimony. Do you understand? So that's very, very key. Now, number two, how prepared are you for marriage? How prepared are you for marriage? Yesterday, I told this girl, I said, you are the one who is going to become pregnant in this relationship. Two of us. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? You need to answer. You know why? In this class, somebody has told me that he has phobia for pregnancy and he wants to marry. Do you understand? You have phobia for pregnancy. And I asked the husband sitting by her side, did you hear what your wife said? He said, yes, we have agreed. Are you These are things so that you know, present a common front is not bringing off of you, not be everybody will do whatever they want, right? It's a big personal impact. You need to be as honest as possible. Tell yourself the truth. But if you're not able to tell yourself the truth, don't be difficult to tell your partner the truth. Two of us. And if you tell your partner lies, you will hope to win now. You know, so you end up deceiving yourself. Two of us. So that's why you tell yourself from the beginning. That is gender trust and commitment that you're talking of that. Because you're not committed to somebody before. If your husband asks you, what's something serious and you're talking about music, are you going to stay or you start doing it because you know say you want to you stay because you sure it's coming to see you sure that's the kind of trust you require. You understand? If you go to my house and I tell my wife where you tell you I'm in the dance class, you understand? Now if I must live here for future to you, before I leave here I'll call my wife so they will have done my life but I need to see somebody again. You understand? So if anything happens to me, the first person I going to call is my wife. Sure. So that's why. Alright? Then, thank you. Can you answer your husband's phone call?
Yes, I can.
And you can also answer your can you answer your depends on
I don't really allow
who's your
this person. I don't really allow my apartment. Depends. Depends on the phone.
depends on
My
your
office phone no or I ask my mom.
and your mama.
The normal phone. Yes.
You see the way. So all the other excuses were you
It depends.
to request. I don't know what you say. Can you also answer this one?
Yes.
Don't give me money presents. Give necessary. You take answer. Give money presents.
This man is traditional man.
Can you answer before? Are you sure? And you answer your own. Now you answer your own. Why? It's just rules. And answer your own. I know answer your own. However, eh?
Wait.
Eh?
I cannot say this.
You know this one. You know this one. It's my
Self-trust.
question. Now you are already trying to answer your question or whatever it is. Right? And you just have to know I say you are entrusting your life into each other's hands. And if you are entrusting your life into somebody's hands and you are not open to the person, not you understand, you still have something to hide. You go to because it's not general, right? What impression are you creating? Since the important problem in marriage is because of what talking about trust and commitment because of jealousy. How do you feel? Eh?
See, you don't really trust the person.
And
There's trust issues.
if there are trust issues, you are not good. Are you following? That is right. Because most of these young girls are not for elderly couple and you don't have to because you know who you are. But for this, just working like some of you who are telling me you can give contact for road dancing, this your ex. You know that trouble. Is that it? Whether rightly or wrongly, if you see the problem, no. What has destroyed so many marriages today? Who is funny? Who is funny? Is that it? And then you say, and it's my own. And your uncle is funny you, and when it's funny, you say, there's no better. I tell you, who is funny is destroying so many marriages. And we need to trust each other up to the level of knowing each other who we are. Since we are committed to each other. You understand? You know, in this life, there's somebody like this prophet I said, the ex is still calling you from Pakistan. That you know, you can tell the man that I just so that we can see continue. You understand? Oh, when the guy was in the money class, I had to collect the phone to the guy. I said, I go my house. This year is in marriage strategy. What one want to marry? Very nice. You need to see the way the man accuse you in that time. You understand? But after that point, it's not calling you again. This your life, you are not ready to let go.
Yes.
Yes. Some are not ready to let go. Are you following me? And that's why I have to take care of, because I see that in my house and still be following me. Right? So they call me. If they call me, what happens? Hey, why is this calling me? It doesn't mean what you have. So many things. They call me. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. See, you see, now, I'm not highlight so many things. We are not going to decide what to do because not money is at the top. Now, this is what I mentioned. Maybe we are going to work because somewhere. I know we come here. Because me, I know the problem. And then one morning I just called, yeah, send a message to my car. My love, how are you doing? Is the man at home? What will be your response? Eh? You did what I said. What will be your response? Why is it so? Did you hear the end? I don't know.
You see my love. You see anything?
If I send message to you, call it my love.
I will not give you access to phone. I will not give you first access. Because I've already blocked
You see, even when people are saying like I did not. They're calling somebody to my love. Is that not madness? Or you wake up one man, what is your name? Because of us, I will not be satisfied. Because let's go as any other here. I'm talking, you are behind your husband. Let's go and talk. And you bless, put up a snatch, you won't put up. And your husband say, why are you? If you want to go and talk, go and talk with your husband. Are you following? So, if you don't give room for this thing, you won't want to talk. Yeah? So, people can make sure but your response give see and for your voice, yes. You can't report somebody's why you are you crazy? Yeah. And sometimes I don't know. So these are some of the things you want to do. These are some of the things that make communication answering this phone call become a problem. So for instance, how when I do that thing, well, you don't need to go and buy a deal. It's good, tell us. But the wrong use of this phone is what I'm discussing and we avoid them. You understand? When you go to the open station, if I have something to hide, why if I let me give you an example. Sometimes ago, my ex-student from married class, he had challenges with the husband, and I was trying to reach him. I was in the like two. And my wife picked the call. You know, my wife knows my phone was not back. You understand? Now, when my wife gave me that phone, I can't call the first back. What was going on in my wife's mind? You understand? That's why we need to be open to each other in everything. That's what I need to say. But the world will want you to hide things. My phone is private. Now private. And the person you entrust your life with
That's cool.
is private.
That's cool.
So you determine what suits you. You understand? But it's good to be open to each other in everything. So that you can have this trust and commitment to this relationship. Because the misuse of this phone is somebody. There's no way to do it. Right? Now, what about acceptance of families and friends? Your parents have been giving blessing to this relationship. Have been giving their blessing because you need it. It is possible when you present the girl or the man is child, you are objected because you don't know where it's coming from. Don't hold those objections against it. Now that they are giving their blessing. Because there is no parent who does not want the best for the children. Trust. Especially in this year. Don't go and hold this one against your mother. So that's why many people are afraid of mother. because maybe they related this and you understand. But now that you have convinced them and they are giving their blessing, all you need to do is to prove them wrong. That was let behave in the manner that goes with God. This is you understand? Yeah. So that's what you talk about it. Your father is what you be on what you must accept your father is not and vice versa. Two of them. Very, very important. You know that some girls who wish that their mother in law should be there because you don't want to marry somebody whose parents are alive. That is a bad attitude. Because you are going to become very in terms of and the person who wants to marry your child will wish that would be not be a thing like that. Do you understand? People accept each other because marriage is not just about the two of you, right? The families are coming together. Okay? Now, number 11 is my partner emotionally stable and mature. Is my partner emotionally stable and mature? You know, I told you, two times I invite the sickness and the head. You don't know what is going to happen in the person with two of them. There are some of you, at 3 months and 5 months, you lose your job. What is going to happen? Because it's going to affect your family goal, right? Eh? What is going to happen? I see, you don't cause it. Yes. I think what's that one? Not need to relax. No, when you fall down, you are need to get up with one match. Not about lying down. No issue. That's not what you want. You are not to the rest of the session. You pray that you have a stable job. That is for sometimes because happy. So that is what the wrong way. That's what I emotionally stable. Because if you are not emotionally mature and strong, that time you find you profit very well of it.
And that not.
Some if the thing on the wife man and woman are doing bad or if the man lose the job say you know that woman the man say that woman you understand nobody that thing was nobody know what has happened because that thing you understand but keep praying for it alright and be emotionally stable and mature that's what marriage is one of the keys for maturity to work and maturity means knowing who you are under any circumstances. You are some of are giving up, but most of all, we give up easily. Emotional stability, one capacity to cope with frustration. You understand? So you can break that, you get control. You must develop that strong will. Now, maturity means knowing who you are, your talents, your weakness, your interests, the things you need to do, the values that you hold, you know, and what you can compromise. You understand? All that is very, very important. I don't what's this thing apart from yes, as these people, right? Number 11, 12, do you agree on how to run your home? Do you agree on how to run your home? Is anybody working in the bank? You're working in the bank. What time do you close? 5. Are you sure you close 5? You are not in time for people when the balance account. But there's no way they meant to 7 o'clock. Because I can't close the balance. Okay? Now, that's why you need to know where the balance is working. Once you know, the how to run your home will become easy. But if you have discrepancies, it's not good. Let me give you an example. I have a couple who work in the bank, you know, work on this nation, sometimes spend more as a and the husband is on estate farm. And this family, they have children twice, twins, you know what that means? 4 children on the ground. And then the mom will not come back to take from the village, they are sanitary. They need to get the children and instead of sitting down and discuss this in how to handle the situation, what we want to say, I should manage the family. So that way, those who be called and say that come accept it. That was right. Those who be or sitting down there. The man say, ask me why I came. You tell him why I came. Yeah, I told them because I witnessed the word. But the happened this happened there. Everyone just when the woman said all the husband said to was to look at time and continue to run the school. I know some of you will fast. You had that water flash. I'm tired. If you never see here, I never 1 hour until they explain to them. And I said, if you look at the husband where he came, I don't get that. You see, I said, men because they are white, the way they are taking it around. If that's not a lie, how is white? You where you want to go? Have you seen the way you want to go because the first one, the way it's taking around? That's the one you want. I pack your things and go. I left. Saturday I woke up. Sunday I went for them to church and miss. Monday I woke up. On Tuesday, that's all they are holding hands. They're coming for like nothing to the news. So I said, we are fine, we are fine. You say that's better. You don't need me, you understand? Sit down and swallow to what you do, what you don't want. You understand? How to take care of you. It's something you sit down and discuss. Because you take the job to bring you to the service. And like I said, as a woman, your partner is having to go. But that does not mean you die. But you need to look for something that will give you time to run the home. That's why I say, don't be young man. That in this life, there are some people who are still in school with the man becomes class. But the man must have something to do for the man and grow. But even the man is not very easy. You should do something. Because an iron mind is a level of grow. There's something you do, don't make it. It's a neglect of God that has caused the majority to don't have enough to fight. Because both parents, both father and mother have abandoned all struggling for money. So, not knowing that the money that's struggling for cannot solve the problem directly, abandoning the children. It's not about paying higher school fees. Education without character is zero, two or zero. The abuse is educated by the best doctors and to see best scientists and the morally they are wrong. I follow you. So that's the truth. So, how do you run your home? Sit down and discuss and agree. One is not everything. People know this. You make it right. 13. How do you handle money? How do you handle money? This one I'm going to discuss with this because it's still on the value. The full day topic on family finance and projects. But I must ask this one. Between you and your international, who is the better manager of money? When it comes to money, who is the better manager? Your husband. These people who are talking, who is the better manager when it comes to money?
You don't know since. You don't know who is the better manager. We are together in that.
It's you. That's sure.
We are together in that.
It's like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your manager.
Because this woman, how much is in your head?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Yes.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
That would be my
Yes, sir.
yes.
Very
Yeah.
Of course, if I don't tell you, I will not start.
You know what I mean?
I will get this.
Yes, sir. Which one? But the one who is right. Yes. But you say I can be wrong. Yeah. You know. I mean, you know.
yes. Yes.
But I didn't hold it. This man I hate him.
You have access.
So I'm accessing. You see, these are very important. When you understand the financial capabilities of your husband or wife, there is no need for any government to do it. You know, my friend is at home.
If you make the man easier.
Say, oh, well, it's very, very easy. But you discover that most times the moment my wife got out that the position goes and you know, it can't be this about that. That's why I say you know how to manage it. You understand? See, if this man filled this house to one for this, and you will throw you don't want that, will you speak? Will you speak? This house is full of money, and this man is not in this. Everyone like this. Will you speak? Eh? You won't speak. Why? There's so much money. You understand? Yes. Because you need companion, no issue. Not just about money. Money is necessary, but it's not the only thing. Right? That's why I believe when you must know how to manage, contentment is very important. Because if I want to allow you to fight over money, you still borrow about your Christian needs. Do you understand? Know each other's financial capabilities. Nobody comes up with unreasonable demand. Right? You can't tell your husband whose salary is 50,000 to go and buy a place where the 5 years is 300,000. How do you expect the man to do that? But if you know how much is not responsibility, you won't come up with that kind of thing. That's why I don't believe in it. And most importantly, you need to prepare, you don't have to prepare profit now. You see those money when you prepare as profit. Because there are some people who have money in the bank who have died, their wife doesn't know that they have money in the two of them. Are you following me? Even some properties, those who because no one their wife or their husband to take care of them. That is not an attitude of Christian God. Alright? Not an attitude of Christian. But we must learn to be able to utilize the person of this. Because if you are not there, the best person that can take care of the children is either the husband or the wife. Two of us. If the husband has not been able to finish with his own, before the company, you are not stay. So let each other know who you are as husband and wife. That's what you need to be a wife. You know, the woman and wife are not the same. The woman and the wife, they are not the same. And yet the woman is the wife, not the same. And just the one, now there was a time they were here, so the man is grown up, they go to take him out of the house. When you take him out of the house, for the wife is a really a mother. You know what that means? And then even the thing that came as a wife, as a girl, the kid, will come from mother to grandmother, and you need to go with sure. Those are stages of life that you know. You know, in fact, what? That's what we need to do. Selfishness. It tells you about selfishness or population. Right. Now, another thing is that when your wife is any more than you, if your wife is any more than you, how do you feel? Ivan. How do you feel? Not this time you say you find wife, you find the good. The wife is your wife any more than you now. So it's not like it's not that it's not that you don't have that kind of person. You should make it work. To work hard. Yeah. The other is to work. If somebody tell you that, I would say okay. You work hard. And if you like to go, you work hard. Yeah.
Yes. Just too many thoughts that takes up more. If that is there, because we actually the house, the balance everybody. So, when you doesn't have any support,
You know this house short, but then you are happy. Are you seeing the man shaking his head? Do you understand? You know, when we discuss this in the well, we talk to this family last today. I'm just going to analyze it. You understand? You see, if the wife is spending money, there's nothing bad with it, alright? If both of you are working for the benefit of the family, two of you. But when the man becomes, but you need to look down on the man as a blessing. There's always a problem. Because whether I have money or not, it does not change it from being the husband. Right? You remain the husband, sure. Now, why I put any more than you need to recognize? Not to have them. Even though the scripture says down when it comes to our life. So don't touch that way. And this house shows because we don't know about the presence of the there was something he said, one of his funny books, he said, give me a woman who will feed his family for 1 week without insulting the husband. Do you understand? You are the problem is when you have more than your husband, you think you are covering up. Right? You are not the one who is not in, but you are always not. It doesn't mean you are you still know you are sure. But when the wife is spending more than you, why do you feel insecure? You should appreciate that for doing the thing that you need. Appreciate that. When you don't appreciate that, that's where it's always a problem. You understand? But when there's no acquisition, women feel comfortable. And when you feel insecure, the woman will seem to be in control. But anything the woman does is the husband is controlling me. That kind of thing. That's why becoming insecure. You shouldn't be. It's something you sit down and under these circumstances. Now, this is the way it is. Very true. And like I said, this working at club. You will not be sitting down and working at club. Right? So recognize the fact that you are one family. You should become one first. So whatever money you get, right? The money you want to send to your parents, you tell your husband, you send it to me. I need one ratio. You understand? Like this, it is one thing in the scripture. Let's say, he has money, he has a servant and many properties and rest of them. And all his children, he will pick, if you pick any of his properties, the other one will not his servant, only the children. You understand? It's probably what children, and the particular desire will get them for the servant. And the son decided to pick the servant. Are you following me? So what happened? When the money won't get everything, he's only the servant. You understand? Especially the money you are having, like the husband. Eh? You compare them as Christian, you understand? But if you tell some of these things to the secular women, they will tell you like this wedding I was talking about, they tell you you're a crazy person. Because they don't look at the relationship between husband and wife as working towards the same thing. So that's what we mean. So try to have that understanding as Christian, right? Very good. Then, are you willing to share your life? Are you willing to share it? This woman who is sitting there, how many of you have car? You know get car? Car, yes. What of television? You get television?
And the property.
No landed property. What of it you get? Landed property. What of it? Only landed property. You know? You know get anything?
So they are not breaking anything.
You know where that's landed property. You buy a property. You know, family. You heard it. You heard it. See, are you willing to share your life? Take for example, now you don't own, you don't have anything. Take for example, you have television, you have fridge as a single girl. Now you are getting married, and you discover that your husband have not no trust it. After marriage, what happens to those television at home? You take it to your husband. It's not what you are in your parents. That's what it means to be willing to share your life. You understand? There are some girls who ask her, even some men say, I'm afraid of something, I appreciate it. So, and you think they will not be able to control it. It's not about controlling the person, it's about appreciating it. So, be willing to share your life, you understand? And you are the man who buys it. Right? Like this man where you get it now.
My father has told me that you want to go back to me. So,
You hand over to your husband. You don't get brothers. You see? That's why it's handing over to you. Your husband becomes his son. Right? Those are the kinds of things you tell your brother. You need to share your life as you don't working in the same direction. And like openness of talking about, you are going to be naked and you are not going to be ashamed. Going to be naked and not going to be ashamed. It's not about removing yourself and proud. It's about being open to each other. And the naked. Yes. Because your life will go around your that's what it means to be a wife. 15 is leadership properly established in our home. Is leadership properly established in our home? Who is the head of the home? The man. Are you in competition? Or you are not complimenting two of them? That's why I was telling you, no man can become president. I know man. I used to become president for two of them. Our role as wife, husband, and two different things. We work there. So, our role is to not competition. You don't go on to compete on the leadership of the group. Your husband. And as a husband, you must play this role very well. Leadership of the home that we're giving to you is not for that. Sit down here, stop. Before you go to the toilet, you tell me that is not what it is. It's about protection, it's about providing, it's about making sure that everything works fine. Serve your family, serve, you understand? That's what it is, not about money. Your wife doesn't on class or is lower than you, who is lower than you, are talking this. If a mother again is on that, you are talking about your level. I talk about equality, you say you are equal in dignity. Is that also? That person has free to have me, right? What helps you also matter? Sure. So much, but let the man live, right? You're not committed. The man is supposed to be the face of life. There are times the last man is because there are times you also like the master man. Who are the master man? It's not the two of them. And so that you know that the children are moving what you are doing. So know the role you are supposed to play. If your husband would like to go and you want to go to the market, maybe you expect to provide for 100,000 for a food item, and your husband has 8,000. And you provide that you lose. Then you have the other to cover the two of them. Even if you do it, you not get another salary, you say you know all that stuff you come salary. If you have something, you will cover them at the end. That's what it means. So that's very, very important. You need to share your mind and recognize the leadership of the group. I think that's important. You know, those are queen. You don't say nothing for people as minister. Those dollars on national television, you still looking for a lot of people. These are people who actually work in the living people. You want all to right? You understand? It's not for fun. What the why this is. I follow you. There's nothing I like about that. That's why the father is live alright. You don't ever see the woman who is here. This you go say, the African brain without the hectare. My God, anytime I see I have joy. You understand? I want to do. But one other thing that I also want to let men know is this. These women, by the time they say yes to the proposal of their husband, if their husband says, you are sitting at home, will they be where they want to be? I don't know. That's why don't let the hear your wife say yes to the proposal with the end of her career. You are meant to encourage each other to reach your potential because it's not a year. So that's very key. That's one good thing about this. Because, okay, that is, who can you go for the one who can go to? Not because the man not die, don't you? And the one that gets to that, you follow the right floor. Are you following? So don't let it be you today your wife yes to you. That means you don't make that eyes. So you come and sit down. Put your certificate in the box. Not be so. You need to encourage so that you will. Finally, after ensuring that leadership is properly established in your home, the final question is: are you truly passionate about each other? Are you truly passionate about each other? You just finished sister, right? I think I asked you yesterday. I don't know if you are feeling the passion of Christ on the station of the cross. During the wedding, how many of us attended the station of the cross? I'm looking at this. You are getting it. Which days are the station of the cross? The correct Friday. How many of you attended? But from the Friday that he died, the passion of Christ, you have you people watched the passion of Christ film? Yes. How do you feel? Eh? Emotional. Why did he do that? Why did Christ want to do that? Because of the love he has in his life. He went through that because they love us. Now, when I say, are you passionate about mission? What do you mean? Are you passionate about mission? What do you mean? What was that point? Sacrifice here. You know the revelation, the description of love of love with the whole man is very. Let's contact the thing. We're talking about sacrificial love. That is the kind of love that is expected between husband and wife. Now, this sacrificial love is unconditional. There is no string attached. Now, what gives you happiness? Is the happiness of your wife. All you need to do to make your wife happy, that's what you do. If whether you respond or not is not your issue. Because once your wife is happy, you are happy. And your wife also does the same thing. Two of them. That is the kind of love and the that also the point you feel place there to make sure that it's up. Because if it's the kind of love you have to the world, the one that is tied to contract and not covenant, but the one that is tied to covenant, covenant love is a sacrificial love because there is no condition attached. The question one is, you believe it, do I believe it? Now, if I tell you to bring my own thing, I can't believe your own, this is a good from. But this one, I'm not expecting you from each other. All we need is, my wife is happy, and one, my wife is happy, I am satisfied. The wife and the husband, the same issue. That's what we call sacrificial love. That's the kind of love Christ showed on the cross. That's why our sin, he gave up his life for us because he wanted to have a redeem. That's the kind of love we feel to give us that. That's what I'm asking whether you can passion. I don't know, you want to hold my head, you want to decide, that's the kind of thing. Yes, all these other organizations are not just you know the whole one patient at a time, you sleep down two of them. So, trying to understand this, because like I said from the beginning, the love of Christ, for us to mirror it to the world, to see how Christ loved the world, we need to mirror it, we need to exhibit it to the world with our wife and husband. Two of them. It is through us, the world will know that this is how Christ loved the church. Now, all your days of dating and this, tell me, have you asked any reasonable question? Some of the questions you will ask, one question. Have you asked yourself on this day? Or you know that I'm cheating at you? Did you remember asking? What was the answer? Okay. Yes. So now, this is what it takes to receive the sacrament of Holy Matrimony. Because once you step into the altar and you talk yourself, the issue of I don't do again. If you have it, you can say you don't do again, but the next thing you hang for the next two of them. Because as far as the church is concerned, it's on the emperor's back. Now, I did say, when you say yes to this question, you must be ready to take up the class and talk about the terms. There are some people who withdraw from the class at this point. And that's why I'm going to tell you humanity. Let me talk about the sacrament of matrimony. Right? The sacrament of matrimony between two baptized Catholics who are ready to give themselves to each other and the terms. After pronouncing all these natural vows in all the sweet things to tell each other, when people are clapping hands, you are also smiling. One that is saying in the body and blood of Christ, most of the matter is whatever you see, you take two of us. But in case you go and take see something that you don't expect, whether some of you will be surprised. Shocking. Shocking for instance, like what? Discover certain belief that the man went to perform. Same gender.
Sexuality.
Yes. Social practice and the rest of them. You know, this is the time for assessment. Two of us. You know, because most of the church does not allow the test. You don't test right? And then if I think you discover that kind of thing, you not saying you can come. Come and get results. See the thing I'm seeing. That's why I said this. And of course, the big things that you already do. Now, if you see such things, you come to the church and say, see what I'm seeing here. I know the church will set up his own investigation team just to find out whether it's true. And if it is true, you know, so the church has that what's called the tradition of knowledge. Yeah, it's not the same thing as the church. The tradition of knowledge. What that means is that even though when the ceremony took place, say the marriage does not exist, even from the beginning, because that knowledge of act is very fundamental to accepting the proposal, which was given from the law. You understand? So you can understand. So, and then of course, when we talk about the military power, how can you be the person you want? Those are those contradictions. But because I'm examined, that you need to be alive and grow. When you come to that level, what is that because of all of you? That is what we call separation. And this separation can be temporary or permanent. Temporary because you want to make them back home and see whether they know what the people will come back and exist. But if you become habitual that somebody's life will be abandoned, usually you are going to permanent separation. I know what that is. You stay there, but for example, I'm married. Yes, you need my brothers and sisters.
It is a but you have evidence. You will enjoy yourself. Because you hear evidence that they are giving you a halal and the man is not you. You don't divorce. Yes, explain to you. That's what you don't know before. You understand?
When you are separated from permanent, you can't go along with this another one. You stay and you as brothers and sisters. For how long do you hear the other person go down? Because you let people down. We will use our brothers. That's why we say our brothers and sisters. Our brothers and sisters. See, I listen. That is why we need to pursue the relation of knowledge. You understand? For you must have complete system. Now the problem with some of you, when you are dating, this man before you come to the house, come and put your friend over. I'll give you one before you go back. You will tell them when the man is when you will change. Are you following? That's why they give when they are paying drive rights. After paying drive rights, you expect the man to change. Don't be the photo. That's why you need to open your eyes now. That's why these are some of the things I say. If you become of imperfection, you are very you need to go to God. If you know you cannot go to that kind of thing, don't go inside. Because don't think it will stop after when somebody has a bit to do with the then you think it's going to stop after night. Not like because some of you that's what you do. They find this as you work with you over that time all the time. You become the habit. Before you go back and give you slap. Next time you come again. And that's what is responsible for this break and cover. After slapping you in the face, so you don't do it again. After 1 month and 1 time, sorry, say this thing again. I change to come back. After I do your everything, so open your eyes now. This preparation, like I think, the class is set to prepare you to get married and be happy, or to prevent a bad marriage or happy. That's why I say well. The time to be high and critical is now. After wedding, close one eye. What that means, sometimes you see, because of you see why I want you put your head inside. I was telling you the last quarter, the 2 quarters, the second quarter of 2024, almost 3 couples who find this guy, they was after this whole head almost. They don't come back to the back. Because they didn't see the man. And they said, who did it for us? After they know, it's not to have the person will get for them. And here, when we leave, we call some individuals, look, don't rush to the altar. Look at this area, look at this one. Extend your, what does that say? Extend your dating process. Go and hire those. It's like doing some special improvement. If not, find your level 12. And then they will check.
share with the class. I was finished printing in class. You bring their number, you add the two, and you follow it. So now you are discussing. Now, reported speech. The one you tell them, say, yeah, I need to tell them, need to. But this is why I think sitting that my head is started from the floor. So as we are discussing, when we will, we just this is where I live. So that now we are trying to teach from the and leave this way. If you still do it, after my agency, you don't do it, you need to examine yourself. But this people are talking about them, acknowledge the fact that you told them what they didn't display the difference. So you told them what they didn't display. Do you understand? Humanity is not a do or die. Now, I give an example. When my friend, if you give money to this one, you pay your tax price. When you want to have, how do you expect this one to look at you? Okay. For some of you are giving money to the husband, you pay your tax price. See, I'm telling you now, if you come to that price, anything before that, let the one go and pay, find money to pay. I'm not saying don't help me for marriage preparation or whatever. But when we talk about right price, let the man pay. But that is authority over you. You understand? For some of you, they borrow your husband money to pay your right price. So that after marriage, you will find. Something is wrong with you. That is the thing. And when you go to home, to the side of your house, and you expect the man to respect you, it's not going to be difficult. Two of them. And then you say, I don't know, I show the money. How do you know? From the beginning, there are some of you that want to fund the traditional marriage, fund church wedding. Are you following? When I open my eyes, that I'm telling you now, that's why I see not everybody that telling you right at the next, right? I'm always trying to tell you as law as I can. The decision to marry or not to marry is your own. After hearing from you, tell us. God bless you. Ask questions if you have any.
Prior to question, I just want to appeal to you because we are still having problems with those super security. They are now allowing us to have our peace and rest in our own homes. They are the same people who pass through there for that 3 months. The same thing is telling me today. You know, we used to do this in 2 weeks after we decided to bring these questions first, the seminars and everything, so that you go and they have everything. You need to ask yourself a question, know whether you will go. The worst is that when you pass through this, because here we have people who will give you the truth. After passing through it, we will also be looking at your face and see that this journey you are going, even you know the shape, you are not very sure. They will tell you how to go on. Next time, if you are living as one, the hand on my neck. Thank God we do everything. We do support prayer and everything to sustain it. After we did something on the example. I saw it from the foundation. They are fighting here. Even like after they will fight. After I told them, he said, no, I have sold my house. And that's the way I'm living. I have moved in and my friend is going there. I'm not going back again. And I said, after 1 month, they bring cash and wine. I told my wife, I said, we are not praying for this. We are praying for success of wedding, successful wedding. What happened? Even at the wedding, there was fighting. The night before the wedding, they fight. Before she go and do her. We know some of all these things, we are not telling ourselves the truth. You know the capacity of somebody that says you want to go and that you are not sure, you are going out of fear. Because other people are married. You want to answer it, you are very so now, and everybody have no offering that we are going to achieve. They are not going to together so much. I cannot do that. There is no sympathy in it. Having marriage is not easy to move out when you have entered into it. That's what they explain. This one is just a little. That's wrong. It's not so. I was just telling this lady. That's why some of your sisters, their aunties, who married, and come back, they marry and say they never were their children going. After 18, 19 years, they say their child, their children, and their daughter, their son will come and concern with their father. What happened? What happened? That lady didn't go back and marry again. You know why? Because they contracted happy marriage. They were the only sacrament and they understand what it is. The Gen Z, the modern times, think that marriage is not enter into it if it cannot work. Well, it's a spiritual form, it's a covenant, it's legend, the hand on your head, you answer for it, it's a blood covenant, spiritual. So please, I'm dealing with my dear brothers and sisters. Go within this room, relax yourself, and pick up some of these things we are saying, so that it make life easier for you. It will be very nice that end of this day, whether you people have heart here, it's only 18 that were there, or 20, and they're married, oh, and rather than find out that they cannot work. After 2 years, they come back and understand themselves and make the right thing and see it. Then that's what I have to do. Then I have been married for 2 times, I have a 4 times. So it mustn't be the person where you are coming with you have dated for 3 years, 1 year, and you must marry. It doesn't work. So it's some of what is you take time and evaluate them. Leave sex. Leave what they think you will have time. Wait, break away from it so that you can be able to God guide you in this preparation time. Your eyes will be open. You can make this investigation, you can find this thing and God will be part of this preparation. So your eyes can be open. Ladies, what closes our eyes so much? Your eyes is when you don't get to have sex. You now begin to mistake sex, we need some sex, and you don't know what it is, they will be using it to fix your head. And the person slapping like I said, he said, you now have value for value to say, people want to tell and pay their house rent. He says, sorry. How can a man, there is one, a man have been proposed, you have been waiting for 4 years, he said you are going to see your parents, Lisa. After Lisa, he goes, what is say if you know, August. After August, now December, after December, 2, 3, 5 years, you have been waiting, and they are telling you are going home to see your parents, see your brother, doesn't see anybody, and you remain there because it's paying their house rent, and they are waiting, doing pocket money for their eyes. And within this 4 years, 5 years, you have done first abortion, second abortion, third abortion. Because yes, no matter the relation you use, you are going with their load is already on. You saw the first thing that people will carry their load after 1 year of their relationship or 6 months. You carry their slippers, their one by one, all your load is already there. When you think it's not working, you have to come and ask him, how would I can carry my things out on that day? That guy is sleeping, that is covered it. Not very nice person. It's true. So, use this time. This marriage that goes to the eye opener, you want to okay. Even if you are in a relationship, you are dating for 8 years, you are going to give you a whole sum amount of things you never think about that will you need to accept this relationship. Those of you that are is outside and not in Abuja, you want to open your eyes and begin to find out this man who is there. But the man can hide, the woman can hide. For 5 years, 6 years, you don't know this person. A man will come here, call you now, you come with this cook everything. You will not sleep, study, you will not sleep. You go back to sleep. And when you are going, bringing another person who will come out and eat, I will leave the money. And you ask yourself, what are you actually looking for? And you may not know. You know, you need to that will talk to you and take that one, but it's not a pocket. So many things happen, open your eyes, please, we are ready. That's why you take this class seriously. Use those information, we are taking this information. The marriage that never starts, we are preparing you so that you go and take. On Tuesday, we are preparing to go and take. If you know that you cannot work, you call the person, answer some question. It doesn't need to do answer, do everything. You do it first. The next one, when you solve it, you can come. Don't forget to visit Moses Again. I don't know. You pray for God for direction. You are trying to lifestyle decision. I don't know if you understand Moses Again. Since this week. I mean that. Say that. I don't think I ministered. Exactly. That's why come on, here and you see this. I don't think I ministered or you buy chicken report. Please make breast sacrament your second for this preparation. Not this, it's never does not like the two of us. So by the grace of God, keep praying and you still right. But have this and that is good. God bless you. Yeah, who is the person who has not gotten time? Have you gotten your time? Let me have it now. Have you like to learn? Have this the day with the human in your WhatsApp number. Well, yes. This one is announcement.